You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Well, the NFL returned last night, and Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers absolutely freaking delivered last night. They delivered with that comeback victory in the last 124th of the game against the Dallas Cowboys, driving the Bucs down for a game-winning field goal. Look, I would be irresponsible if I did not mention how good Dak Prescott looked last night. He looked fantastic. I think he's going to be good for the Cowboys this year. And Dan Quinn's defense, and I understand they gave up some points, but Dan Quinn's defense did show something to me last night in regards to maybe being able to get some turnovers, etc., etc. Well, Cowboys might be decent this year, okay? There's no doubt. They can score. And I thought it was a hell of a performance going into Tampa against the Super Bowl champs and nearly pulling it off. That was the great part about the NFL. It's always been the great part. And then here comes the shit stain in your draws of the NFL from last night. As we know, Roger Goodell said they're going to double down on social justice. I can't wait to see the ratings, because there were people on social media last night that acknowledged I was watching the game, and then I cut the game off, okay? Last year, I made a point, tune in just for the game, tune in for just for the game, and tune out, get your pregame somewhere else, but don't tune in for the pregame festivities. I made a point to do that, and I made it through the season somehow, some way. Well, last night, they busted out that black national anthem, except there's a national anthem already for the country, together. Black, white, yellow, brown, whatever ethnicity you choose to be or were born as, not what you identify as, what you were born as. Come on. Anyway, social media was none too happy with the black national anthem. I was none too happy with this further attempt to segregate our country based on colors. I mean, Roger Goodell and Joe Biden seem to be the same person these days. Twitter rips into the NFL dual national anthem approach. God, I can't wait to see how bad the ratings might end up being for that game last night. I suspect they will be good, and I suspect it is why the NFL put that opening game the way they did. Cowboys, biggest brand in the sport, against the most popular quarterback in the sport, coming off of a Super Bowl win. They set it up where it was going to be very hard for the NFL to have a ratings loss. But we will find out, and we will do a video on it. Twitter rips into the NFL's dual anthem approach. This is from our guys at Outkick. Week 1 of the NFL season debuted with a matchup featuring America's team and America's champs. Before kickoff was underway between the Cowboys and Buccaneers, the league showcased their first dual anthem introduction by playing, quote, "Lift Every Voice and Sing" prior to the Star-Spangled Banner. Lift Every Voice originates from a 1905 poem by civil rights activist James Weldon Johnson. Now, two anthems and counting have been implemented, but the NFL and Roger Goodell's mission to lead an all-inclusive league has rubbed a number of fans the wrong way. I don't think anybody's got a problem with an all-inclusive league, but the national anthem of the United States in itself is an all-inclusive anthem. Roger Goodell, many see it as a form of pandering to the PC mob, comprised of lingering Kaepernick fan bases and those who supported last year's protesting following the death of George Floyd. After a summer of rampant racial protest in 2020, Goodell announced the decision to play the complimentary anthem before every league game. Quote, "We, the National Football League, believes Black Lives Matter. Without black players, there would be no National Football League," declared the commissioner. Guess what? There would be no league without white players as well. I'm just putting that out there. And everybody should identify there being one national anthem for all colors. He added, the protests around the country are emblematic of the centuries of silence, inequality, and oppression of black players, coaches, fans, and staff. Should be noted, Patrick Mahomes makes $450 million. Reactions across Twitter panned the new black national anthem, calling the split ceremonies a blatant separation of festivities for white and black Americans and a slippery slope for more songs to be introduced rather than committing to an all-inclusive national anthem. You know, the national anthem. This guy says, hey, John Boy says, the @NFL is playing the black national anthem again. I guarantee you the ratings get even worse for them. And just like that, I'm out. Bart Plaster? I'm sorry, we don't need a black national anthem just for the black community. The national anthem is for everybody, no matter the race or color you are. Hashtag NFL. Is there a national anthem, not a black national anthem, and a white national anthem? Why are you trying to alienate huge portions of your fan bases and splitting the country along race lines? If I kneel, and this is a good point, if I kneel during the, quote, black national anthem, would I be in my right to protest or would I be a racist? Since there is a black national anthem, is there one for whites as well? Or is that also racist? Is it racist to even ask? Is it racist to even think about? I promise you, based on this video, I will get called a racist in the comment section. Did they just play the black national anthem to start the season? Time to change the channel. And look, there was a lot of that going on out there. And as always, we're going to respect your right to do whatever you feel is necessary to consume or not consume the NFL. And look, we don't blame you. We are going to cover the sport as best we can. But God, I'm going to remember to tune in late from now on. I'm going to tune in as they're getting ready to kick off. I'm going to miss these pregame festivities. And it's going to be very interesting to see what networks choose to show this. That is a key part of this whole scenario. The league can do it. But, for example, some of these networks, like Fox, won't necessarily show it, okay? Because they know, like last year, the NFL rushed in with this social justice tirade, and essentially by week 3, it was gone. It was gone. They backed out of it because the ratings took a hit. And it took basically into the playoffs for the ratings to recover last year. After the way they started with this separation, segregation of their fan base. It's ridiculous. We've got one national anthem in this country for all colors. I cannot stand. We're protesting against oppression in a league full of black millionaires and coaches, etc., etc. Who's being oppressed exactly? I mean, really? Come on now. And last I checked, y'all are riding Cole Beasley's ass, and he's a white boy. Okay? Come on now. It's ridiculous. If ever there was a league where things had a level playing field, it's the NFL, for crying out loud. Man, if you want to talk about any league being racist, look at the NBA. Tell me what you think. Fans are not happy about this at all. I guarantee you some of you guys are not happy about it either in the comment section, and people on social media was letting Roger Goodell and the NFL know it. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.